who found out what every policeman knows, that it can be a dog's life on the beat. 11-year-old Julie Short from Bournemouth has only one ambition, that's to be a police dog handler. So today she took her lead from Prince, himself just a cadet in the force. And then to prove it's not all walkies and talkies in the police, they brought in Shep. So even the best of handlers can't keep a good dog down. And that's the news tonight. Tomorrow we'll be back at the normal time, 10 o'clock. Good night.
Michael Gallagher, the Nottingham Euro MP, heads the news tonight with the announcement that he's leaving the Labour Party for the SDP. He doesn't believe Labour is in favour of Europe. Meanwhile, Labour supporters in Chesterfield meet tomorrow to pick a short list for the crucial by-election, and Tony Benn has been paying a last-minute visit. Mr. Benn's visit to Chesterfield was low-key. He went to meet unemployed youngsters on a youth training scheme at a community centre. But his supporters smuggled him in through a back alley, and the press were locked out. Late this afternoon, when the youths had gone home, Mr. Benn did emerge to explain his visit was not part of a campaign to gain support.
Well, I'm not really campaigning in the sense that I've come here only when I've been invited.
Yes, but your coming up here must be to impress the local party that you are interested in Chesterfield.
But I've been responding to invitations, and the opportunity to listen and meet people and answer questions has been very helpful to me, because it's given me a better understanding of the town and what I know, and the more I know it, the more I like it.
And along with Tony Benn, Philip Whitehead, the former Derby MP, is one of the front runners. There's been a call to sell off the government-owned Rolls-Royce Aero Engine company to private owners. Conservative MP Kenneth Carlisle says the company, which employs 14,000 people in the region, would be more productive as a private company. The government said in its manifesto that Rolls-Royce would be sold off, but hasn't given a date. Kenneth Carlisle, who's MP for Lincoln, says if Rolls remains in state hands, both management and workers will expect more government help. The shoe industry in Northamptonshire is coming out of the recession, according to a report out today. 1,500 jobs were lost in 1982 alone. But the British Footwear Manufacturers Association says more people are wearing good quality shoes, and that's meant more jobs. And finally, golfers at the Ordmont Fields course in Derbyshire normally expect to get their fair share of birdies and eagles in the hope of becoming Tiger players, maybe on a links course. But here they have to settle for a leopard called Nemo, an eagle called Ben, and for good measure an Alsatian goes along too. They all belong to pet shop owner Bill Holmes, who has rather eccentric tastes in pets. And the weather, there'll be clear periods tonight with a slight frost in places, and it'll be freezing.
And now our last programme this evening before we go, Mrs. Clinkscales.
On New Year's Eve in 1951, the boys arranged to meet in the Black Boy at 7:30. We were all there on time,